We're back!
What up, what up, what up?
Welcome to the channel. It's Rachel.
It's the Big Don.
We wanted to come back talking about something very unfortunate.
Yeah.
Let's get into the nitty gritty. What are your thoughts about Gabby? We just have to go straight into it because this is just crazy.
It's a really crazy situation.
Very crazy.
A lot of people say it's like Chris Watts vibes, and it's kind of giving me Chris Watts vibes, but it's like you still don't know really what happened.
And that's odd. So let's just do the background if you don't know, which I'm sure you do. A woman by the name of Gabby goes on a road trip with her fiance, which that's a bad fiance just straight off the bat. Anyways, she doesn't come home. He comes back home with her van. Family's like, yo, where's our kid? And he's like, talk to my lawyer.
Yeah,
Talk about sketchy.
Right away.
Talk about sketchy.
But then again, you can't trust the media. You don't know how exactly it was. I don't think like the way the narrative is put is like he went home and right away he's like, yo, let me lower it up, right? But you never know. You never know what happened. He probably went to the girl's family and was like, hey, she's missing. And they're like, where is she? He was like, I don't know. And then he probably left, let them know that she was missing, left, and then got a lawyer after that.
Okay, that's
so you never know.
There's nothing that'll make this guy look good because even so, if she's missing, wouldn't you stay in that area and be like, yo, she's missing.
Yeah,
come
exactly.
family, come family.
No, I'm not saying to make him look good, but I'm just saying you can't go off the media narrative because that sounds that sounds even like, even though it sounds bad, it sounds even worse when you say he just drove home and got a lawyer right away. Like, probably didn't talk to the family. But I don't know. I don't know the whole backstory.
We don't know the backstory, but I'm just saying, how long were they together? Because they were fiancés, okay? And also, something else that is weird. We watched footage of the cop pulling them over. Why did they get pulled over?
They got pulled over for fighting. Like, domestic violence.
So they
Not domestic violence, but just fighting. Like, they were fighting, and I guess she was mad at him. And she pulled the steering wheel or something like that. Steering wheel hit the curb. Police seen it. Seen like they were driving crazy. Pulled them over.
What are the odds of that? That
what are
there's
the odds
footage of them before she goes missing.
That's crazy, man. It's like...
I don't know.
Crazy.
Now, do I think she's alive? Well, you know what? Let's give our theories. Let's give our honest theory. Do you think she's alive?
There's a possibility that she's alive. Maybe...
I mean,
either A. All right, yeah. I think she's alive.
I think she's alive too. I feel like she's alive.
I think she's alive.
I do.
He probably they were traveling, so he probably got fed up with her, or they got fed up with each other, and he left her where they were at, probably like in a canyon somewhere, like because they were up in Idaho, Wyoming.
Oh yeah, I think Utah.
Whatever.
They're in Utah.
And he probably just left her. Was like, yo, forget that. Came back to wherever he was, and probably just, I don't know. So, like, I don't know. It's crazy.
It's weird because it doesn't make sense.
It don't make sense.
It don't make sense. Like, I want to know why they were fighting, which I'm going to say I think they were fighting. Well, I mean, there's many things. They could be fighting over financial issues. They could be fighting over another person involved in a relationship, him possibly cheating or something. Maybe he wanted to call the engagement off and she was like, are you serious? That's embarrassing. You just don't know. But I will say this. I think she's alive. I think he sold her. I think he sold her. I think he sold her to like some sex trafficking.
Yeah, a lot of people were saying that.
It's either that or he murdered her.
So I think he either. All right.
I think he did, but I don't think he
murdered is last because I don't think you would like. You got to be extremely crazy to murder somebody. Mm-hmm. Drive such and such hours back to Florida because they were up in the Midwest. So drive that long back to Florida, and then just get a lawyer right away.
That's true. That's
crazy,
true.
but I mean, it's a huge possibility.
But I think you're still crazy if it's like, yo, I sold her,
that's
if he sold her, or it's crazy if he literally like. Let's just go off of the possibility that what if she just left?
Yeah, so that's one theory.
What if she just left?
She could have just left and was like, yo, forget you, blah blah blah.
I don't want this relationship. I don't want to cut all my family off. It doesn't seem realistic, but okay.
Doesn't seem realistic. So she could have left. Another one is
He left her somewhere.
He left her, and she probably probably committed suicide. Maybe.
Jesus.
That's what I was thinking. Like she probably like told him, "Hey, I'm gonna commit suicide if you leave me," and she did that, and he probably left and just went home and probably was like, "Yo," like probably in shock that everything happened. It was like, "I'm a lawyer up." That's another theory that I have. Or he just flat out just killed her.
Or he got somebody to do it.
Get somebody to kill her?
Hitman.
That's true, but why?
Why? There's a lot of people that don't want to be in relationships anymore, and they rather just have you off. Like, they rather just, like, hurt you than hurt you.
Like Chris Watts.
Exactly. Because, you know, there's some people that feel like, yo, I just can't go through, like, the heartbreak. I can't go through the embarrassment. I really feel in my heart that he probably just wanted to call the engagement off. Or maybe she caught him cheating. One of those two scenarios. Why else would you be punching somebody in a car? I would fight you in a car if I found out you slept with somebody else. Or if I found out like you lost all our money.
But I feel like she was
like, what?
I feel like she was so honest with the cops when the cops pulled over.
Okay.
And I feel like she would have told them
What
that
did
they
she
were fighting
say?
over. She said that they were fighting. It was like some petty arguments over like her having OCD about being clean, like being clean in the truck. And she even admitted to being the aggressive one.
Wow.
She was doing like hitting and punching him and stuff.
What if he was like pushing her buttons, trying to get her to break up with him because he knew that this would happen? Maybe he was just like preparing her. Like, I know I'm gonna leave her anyway.
Yeah, it's such a crazy
Why would
situation.
you drive that far? It's like he had intentions. They had only one phone. It just
he didn't have a phone
weird.
too. He said that in when he got pulled over by the cops that he didn't have a phone.
Yeah.
So it's like,
is he guilty? Your thoughts. Let us know. Because realistically speaking, if I was guilty of letting you not be with me, I wouldn't come home either. I would like stay away, like stay far. Like I would just go somewhere else.
You talking about if you was him?
If I was him. If I was guilty and I knew where you were and I was like, I'm not telling anybody where he is. I'm not gonna explain the story to anybody. I'm gonna keep it to myself. I'm leaving.
Yeah. What if?
I'd go missing too.
No, I'm saying is what if she doesn't want? What if she doesn't want people to know where she's at? And she told him, "Don't tell nobody where I'm at."
But it makes no sense because then there's a whole search party going on right now.
Yeah, I mean, she could have went to a different country.
But by herself, and that's her fiance? And she just stopped talking to her family just out of nowhere?
True.
That makes no sense. No, absolutely not. This guy sold her, I think. I'm married. I feel like that's...
You think he sold her?
I think he sold her.
It's what, sex trafficking?
Maybe he was involved. Maybe he didn't even want a relationship with her, and he was just like, "That's his job to get girls."
It's some crazy stuff, man. That's a crazy
There's
story.
some
Like it
weird
seems
people
like
out there.
I thought, yeah, this is crazy.
It's too crazy, and we would love to hear your opinions, your thoughts. I definitely want to say, I think she's alive. I do think she's alive. At first, I was like, "Yo,"
I'm like on the like 60-70% thinking that she's alive.
Okay, I mean that's fair. That's fair.
But there's still that possibility that she's dead.
I don't know if we'll ever find her. Unfortunately, when people go missing, I mean.
And the crazy thing is, he got a lawyer, so he might just get away with it. That's the thing. If people do crimes, and the best thing is to get a lawyer and not say nothing yourself.
Yeah.
You'll get away with it probably almost.
It's a shame
90% of the time
because it's like that he was that girl's family.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, dang, we've known you. You're not going to give us closure. You literally are going to not just tell us.
Yeah.
You know, that's hard to deal with. Like, the guy's down the street from them, and he's like, he's the only one that knows. That's crazy.
It's crazy. I don't know. It's some crazy. It's going to be some, like, really weird stuff that, I don't know, nobody heard of.
That's why I think it's weird. I feel like he sold her. It's going to be something odd that you don't even think about. Like, wow, this doesn't happen every day.
It's going to be odd.
Does
definitely.
it? I mean, I don't know. Let us know your thoughts.
Let us know your thoughts down below.
Hopefully we find her. If you see her, of course, there's information where you can call. I'll leave it in the description. And until next time, bye.
Peace. We're going to get more active on this page, so look out for more videos back to back to back to back to back.